Mr. President, first I want to thank you and the members of the Senate for taking the time to work with me on establishing Juneteenth as a state holiday in Alaska. Juneteenth, also known as Freedom Day or Emancipation Day, is a holiday that commemorates the end of slavery in the United States. Specifically, it marks the day on June 19, 1865, when Union soldiers arrived in Galveston, Texas, and announced that all enslaved people in the state were now free. For those who may not know, the name Juneteenth derives its name from combining June and 19th, Juneteenth. On the federal level, a bill to establish Juneteenth as a holiday, it passed the United States Senate by unanimous consent on June 15, 2021, and it passed the U.S. House of Representatives by a vote of 415 to 14 on June 16, 2021. The bill was signed into federal law by the President on June 17, 2021. Most recently, Mr. President, the Anchorage Municipal Assembly unanimously approved Juneteenth as a paid municipal holiday. Additionally, Juneteenth has been observed as a permanent paid state holiday and or a legal holiday in 21 states, plus the District of Columbia. Therefore, Senate Bill 22 seeks to place Alaska in the company of the federal government and 21 other states, states from the north and the south, the east and the west, who recognize the significance of Juneteenth to the people of this great nation. Alaska, like many states in this country, has a diverse population with a rich cultural heritage. It's a place where people of all backgrounds and beliefs come together to celebrate their shared values of freedom, equality, and justice. By recognizing Juneteenth as a state holiday, we can celebrate and honor our African American community's contributions and acknowledge the injustices they have faced in our state and in our nation. Juneteenth is a holiday that commemorates the end of slavery in the United States. Slavery, Mr. President, 400 years of slavery in this country. Can you imagine a worse fate for the people you love? For your brothers and your sisters? For your wife and your children? For your ancestors? But I don't want to speak today of the horrors of slavery, Mr. President. Let's talk instead about commemorating the end of slavery in the United States of America. Let's talk instead about Anchorage's annual Juneteenth Festival, featuring parades, fashion shows, health fairs, cookouts. It's not uncommon to see members of this body, the governor, and other elected officials joining hands with the community to celebrate the liberation of a once marginalized group. Let's talk instead about reflecting and rejoicing. Juneteenth is an opportunity for us to learn about and appreciate the struggles and achievements of African Americans throughout our history. It is a chance to celebrate the progress we have made in the fight for equality and justice, and to renew our commitment to continue the work. By recognizing Juneteenth as a state holiday, we can demonstrate our commitment to creating a just and equitable society where everyone can thrive. Supporting Juneteenth is about supporting freedom for all people in this nation. Juneteenth is about coming together to rejoice the end of bondage on American soil. To join me in supporting SB 22 is to join me in celebrating America and its promise of liberty and justice for all. In conclusion, Mr. President, I urge all of you to join me in supporting the recognition of Juneteenth as a state holiday in Alaska. Let us honor the sacrifices and the struggles of those who came before us and celebrate the progress we have made in creating a more just and equal society. And on a side note, Mr. President, Juneteenth is also my anniversary. On Juneteenth this year, it will be 41 years that I have lived in this beautiful state of Alaska. Thank you, Mr. President.